Literally, I didn't have anything prepared. I was giving some excellent seeing happen. I did not overwhelming. We abide by the laws. There's no garbage. There's no violence. We can live like this without problems. The Muslims are not our enemies. They're not. Isolated events. Laws don't need to be changed for isolated events. It's a shame what happens. Life happens around us, but we don't have to change the way that we live. That's fear. That's letting into the fear. And as my predecessor has just said, they're banking on us, you all, to be scared. We have to help the generation X, born the millennials, the 1980 numbers. This is the most important demographic. They outnumber generation Y and baby boomers. Or if they all were not, they could single-handedly shrink the world. We can get through to them. Stephen Harper will be done. Just like that. One election. We had a few months to help our MVP candidates here who are actually. We have a few months to help our MVP candidates because they're the only ones who fight for us and our rights. They don't want to change these laws because these laws don't need to be changed. They like the way it is, and so do we. So, in closing, we're going to listen to a couple of songs. I encourage you all to greet each other, and in about 45 minutes, or maybe half an hour, whatever you want to, we are all going together march towards the MP's office. Another half. So, power in numbers at the MP's office, and just to let you know, I've already written my letter to my MP strongly opposing this bill. I suggest you all get on board too and flood their emails. Today, Twitter campaign, it's Reject Fear. If you have a Twitter account, go and bombard it, Reject Fear. Go on all your social media sites and tell every one of your friends that are on your lists that you don't want to do this. The greatest question that they can ask is, what is Bill C-51? That gives you an opportunity to win them over. You know everything that you need to know. Help them see what they don't know. And we will change this country. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. And on behalf, Kevin, of everybody here, I want to thank you for putting the time into organizing this event. I know it's your first one. I don't think it'll be your last. So I'd ask everybody to join me in a big hand of applause for Kevin. At this time, I'll turn it over to Keith, who's got a couple good songs prepared for us.
Now don't forget, the minute Stephen Harper entered 24 Sussex Drive, he declared war on the people of Canada. This is another one that I borrowed. I wrote a few extra words to suit the times. I'm sure you've heard this one before. It goes like this. Just listen and follow it on the old chorus if you like it. This land is your land. This land is my land. Not Stephen Harper's own private island. From the Arctic Circle to the Great Lakes waters, this land was made for you and me. Said Mr. Harper, let's go out walking. The Afghan crisis has come a-knocking. A phone call to the Governor General. Closed for business, works fine if you ask me. This land is your land, this land is my land. Not Stephen Harper's own private island. From the Arctic Circle to the Great Lakes waters, this land was made for you and me. With the Olympics, we'll stage a sideshow. The voters soon will forget we prorogued, and in the end it will all be my show. This land will soon belong to Steve. This land is your land, this land is my land. Not Stephen Harper's own private island. From the Arctic Circle to the Great Lakes waters, this land belongs to you and me. Alberta's banks are a tragic story. They're asking questions of Mr. Shorey. In Simcoe Erie, they won't regurgitate. This land will soon belong to Steve. This land is your land, this land is my land. Not Stephen Harper's own private island. From the Arctic Circle to the Great Lakes waters, this land was made for you and me. Since Stalin, that great world leader, his first idea was control the media, and CBC soon will be history. This land will soon belong to Steve. This land is your land, this land is my land. Not Stephen Harper's own private island. From the Arctic Circle to the Great Lakes waters, this land was made for you and me. Said Mr. Chopra, we'll force a walkout. The posties wouldn't, so then they were locked out. And Canada Post soon will be history. This land will soon belong to Steve. This land is your land, this land is my land. Not Stephen Harper's own private island. From the Arctic Circle to the Great Lakes waters, this land was made for you and me. Let's do it together. This land is your land, this land is my land. Not Stephen Harper's own private island. From the Arctic Circle to the Great Lakes waters, this land was made for you and me. I guess we're going to say there's no place in Canada for Harper and his cronies unless it's in a square room with bars on the doors. Thank you very much.